birthday present for you for your 66th birthday, which is a tribute of many of your family members and friends telling you exactly why they think you are such a special friend, dad, grandpa, husband. So I hope you enjoy, and Mookie says happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my love. Hard to believe you're 66. You're a numbers man. I remember as if it were yesterday when we first met. You were just 18. And so we have been friends now for 48 years. We've been married for almost 44 of those 48 years. So we've created quite a lifetime together, and it has been a great adventure. I can't think of just one memory. I can think of so many wonderful memories, great things that we have done together, raising a family, 3 beautiful children who are now wonderful adults with children of their own. Our family just keeps growing, and it is wonderful. And they love their dad as I love you. We love your sense of humor. Especially right now, I love the way you've been taking such good care of me. You are very compassionate, very caring, and I do love that about you. We've shared many an adventure, many a wonderful trip together, and I hope in the years to come that we can continue to do so and create many, many more memories. But for right now, my love, happy 66th birthday.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. I just wanted to tell you how much I love you and how much I hope you have a great birthday. There's so many reasons why I think you're an amazing dad and I love you so much. You're so hardworking. You've taught me a lot about what it means to be a hard worker and to try your best and to work for your goals. And you're so funny. You make me laugh whenever I talk to you, and I love watching you make Grace and Henry laugh and watching you interact with them. And you're just a great grandfather, and I know that they love spending time with you. And we always have a good time when you come to visit. I love that you've taught me how to do so many things over the years. I remember when you first taught me how to do my taxes, something that I've done ever since you first taught me, and with your help, of course, but I never probably would have felt like I could have done it on my own without you sitting me down that first time and walking me through everything. And I remember when you took me out to buy my first set of tools before I moved out on my own, so that way I could take care of some of my own home improvement projects, and I appreciate that you've always been there for me for that. And one of the things that I love most about you is that every time you come to visit, before you leave, you always tell us that we're doing a great job as parents. And it might just seem like a small thing, but it feels really great to know that somebody who you love so much thinks that you're doing a good job at raising your own children, because it can be hard sometimes to feel like you're doing the right things and that your kids are going to be okay and that they're growing and learning like they should be. There's so many things to worry about, but it's always nice when you're leaving that you acknowledge that you think we're doing a good job. And I love that so much about you, and I think I don't expect it every time, and then you do it, and it makes me feel so good. And I love you so much, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. I hope it's been a memorable one. I know we're supposed to share our favorite memory, but there are far too many for me to think about. So I thought I'd tell you about what I think makes you a wonderful dad and a great person. You're truly caring, kind, and compassionate, and you were always there for all 3 of us at all times. And I'm happy to say that the thing that I push for most in my life is to try to emulate you as much as possible. So my favorite things about you are your sense of humor, your willingness to help others at all time, and I would also say that the greatest thing I can think about you is every now and then I catch myself telling a joke or laughing at a joke in a manner that makes me think directly of you, and that's probably the best thing that I could think about. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, Don. I heard you're going to be 66 and you're going to be 10 months older than I am, so heck, you're older than me now. You're a great guy. We love you dearly. You could be a little intimidating because of your size, but you're just like a big old cuddly teddy bear that everybody loves to be around. great sense of humor, big heart, and a little competitive at times when you play games, but that's okay. We still love you for that. I didn't know for sure if you knew the name Don comes from ruler of the world, which I'm sure that's okay at times, but you gotta let Marge rule once in a while, okay? Have a great day. We love you.
Happy birthday, Papa. I like it because you play Monster with me and Henry, and I like it because you're nice, and I like it because you make me and Henry laugh. I love you.
Hey, Don, we wanted you to know we're thinking of you. You know, as Vice Chairman of U.S. Alliance Life and Security Company, you've really not done a very good job as Chairman of Vice. We need to look at that going forward. We all want to wish you a happy birthday.
Hey, Don, we had to make this video on Wednesday because we knew you'd be out at the golf course playing with the guys.
We made you a cake, but the guys ate it all.
Happy birthday, Don. See ya.
Hi, Don. Hey, understand you're turning 66 here real soon. I'm going to join the Medicare Club with the rest of us. I want to wish you a happy birthday and hope you have a great day. I've really enjoyed our relationship over the last 20 years or so, and maybe even longer than that, but working together at Security Benefit and the golf we played and the things we've done together with Karen and Marge, you're a great guy, and really enjoy sharing time with you. I think back on those Security Benefit days, back in the days when you were, hacking my budget and not giving me near enough money to operate on out there. But, hey, who remembers that? I've forgotten all about it. Anyway, I think the funniest thing I remember, though, is when we went on that fishing trip with Howard and the rest of the boys up to northern Canada, and we were fishing for northern pike and walleye and, big fish, 20, 30, 40 pounds. And you showed up on the corporate jet that morning with your Zebco rod and reel in shrink wrap on a cardboard box that was about 3 feet long, and I can tell you one thing, I don't know if you caught any fish with that equipment or not, but you sure gave the rest of us a few good laughs, and we're still laughing about it to this day. But anyway, hope you have a great day. You're a great guy. I enjoy playing golf with you and having muffins every Friday morning, and just generally being a friend. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and look forward to spending more time with you in the future.
In tributes like this, accolades and attaboys are always expected. And yes, my brother Don has earned no shortage of those. He is, for example, the quintessential family man, loving husband, caring and ever vigilant dad, doting and adoring granddad. He is also the smartest finance guy that I've ever met, and for a CPA that's saying quite a bit. And while he never became a Catholic priest, let's face it, he ran a large parish for a long time as treasurer, as he did for many other nonprofits throughout his working career. And just last year, after a very long drought, he actually did bring the KC Royals back to Kansas City. He also has a terrific sense of humor. He is thoughtful and kind and caring, generous and genuinely loving. He is, in essence, a nice guy, the very nicest kind of nice guy, and nice guys always finish first in my book. But at the same time, especially since this video is now part of public record, let's be honest about the full Don Shepker portrayal. We still do not have peace in the Middle East. We still do not have a cure for the common cold. Nor do we have an answer to the question, why do fools fall in love? He has also never roped a calf, won a pie-eating contest, or learned to yodel, or play the ukulele, I don't think. And alas, the Royals did not win the World Series. Still, Don has a way to go before we can call it quits for him. He has, in fact, a very long way to go, I'm sure, given the gene pool from which he swims. So I'm looking forward to his 100th video, and world peace, and an end to the common cold, sometime between now and then. Congratulations, Don, and thanks for all that you do for so many of us for so often. From the Connecticut Shepkers, Jim, Anita, Kristen, Caroline, and Breezy too, congratulations and happy birthday.
Hi, Dan, and happy birthday. I just wanted to say that while Jim was making his lovely video, I was the technical camera crew person. Happy birthday and many more.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Papa. Happy birthday, Sandy. Happy birthday, Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Where's Papa go?
Say hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa.
Say I love you.
I love you.
I'm out here with my brother and sister-in-law, and Karen and I are visiting them in Florida. But I just wanted to wish you a big 66th birthday. I think the thing that I like about you the best is your sense of humor. We had a lot of great laughs in our work life at SDG, and also we always tended to think alike on various issues and stuff, so that was always good also. Probably a funny memory I have of you is when we went fishing, the Canadian fishing trip with the senior management in Howard. And some of us had to get gear because we didn't really want to fishermen, so we went and bought some gear, and we met out at the forum to load up the plane with our stuff. You showed up with this little cheap-ass Zebco rod and reel in a plastic package. We had a good laugh about that because we wasn't sure that was going to cut it when we got up to the lake fighting in big northern pike and walleye. But I think they outfitted you properly when we got up there. But anyway, have a good one. When we get back in town, we'll have to have lunch. Happy birthday.
Hey, birthday twin. Happy birthday. There are lots of reasons why I love you, Don. You're the best father-in-law a girl could have, and the best papa a girl could have, too. And I'm just thankful that you're in our lives. Probably the thing I'm most thankful for is that you taught DJ such great things, especially great jokes. So, happy birthday, Don. We love you. Bye.
Hi, Don. Happy birthday. Just wanted to take a moment to say thanks for all that you've done for us, and for being such a great father and father-in-law and grandfather. And just to let you know that I've always really respected you for so many things. You've been so successful both in your professional career, but yet you've also managed to be a very good family man, and very dedicated to your children and your grandchildren, and been a great husband. And I've always just really respected that, and admired you for that. And I just wanted to let you know that, and that oftentimes in my own life, I come to decisions and things that I need to do, and often think to myself, I wonder what Don would do here. I always know that would be the right thing to do, and I don't always necessarily do it, but it's helpful as a guidepost to think about it that way sometimes. And so I just wanted to say thank you, and that I think you are just a class act all around, and it's great to be part of your family. So thanks again, and I hope you have a great birthday.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you say hi? Hi. We love you, Papa. Sophie wanted to share a book to show you how much she loves you. Love is you and me. Love is me and love is you. So when you smile, I smile too.
When you're around, the skies are blue. It's like being happy ×2.
Love is sweet.
And love is grand.
Sometimes love is just holding hands. It's a feeling inside. It's a smile in your heart.
It keeps us together when we're apart.
Love is fun. It's feeling free.
Love lets you be who you want to be.
Love will catch you when you fall.
Love is the greatest gift of all.
It's just us two without a care.
It's what we give.
And the times we share.
It wipes away the tears, sends our troubles along.
Love is a place where you always belong.
And we've got love, me and you. We're sticking together. We'll see it through. But wherever we go, love will always be because
love is Sophie and you, Papa. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Say bye-bye to Papa.
Hi, everybody. I'm Don's younger sister, Elaine. I'm here today with my brother, Mike, my sister-in-law, Kim, and my husband, John, to honor and celebrate our brother, Don, on his 66th birthday.
66. We were talking, and we think probably the best thing about Don is his choice of spouse, Marge.
John and I both noticed that all the Schupker children have married up.
We also observed that we think the best qualities that Don has, he inherited from our parents. From our mother, he inherited the art of caregiving and compassion. This has been recently demonstrated by the excellent care he's given to our sister-in-law, Marge, after her knee surgery. From our father, he inherited a great sense of humor. Sometimes this is a curse, sometimes a blessing. In any case, we want to wish Don a happy birthday. We hope that your bowl is always full of lemons and that your glasses are always full of a weak one. Happy birthday, Don.
Hi, this is Dennis Halley from Festus, Missouri, and I'm here to talk. I'm doing this as a tribute to Don, who I basically grew up with. I remember when we were young and teenagers, about 5 or 6 of us all grew up and bummed around, did all kinds of crazy things together. And actually, this tribute, in fact, reminds me of Latin classes in high school at McBride High School with Brother Ribinger, who used to say, "Hail, Caesar," or "Hail, whoever was coming into his class," like they did to Caesar in Caesar's Gallic Wars. So this is kind of fun. I'll just start with "Hail, Don," and Marge, of course. Speaking of some of the stuff in high school that we did, I remember Don was noted for, in our group anyway, being obviously the most intelligent, and along with that, also the smartest. Some of the stuff we did wasn't very smart, but Don was usually pretty good about that, except when he borrowed the owner's hat in a cafe across from the Holy Name Church and did the Mexican hat dance, basically destroying the owner's hat. It was great. It was hilarious, and actually that cafe always got me in trouble because Father Gallagher would call my mom and dad and tell me I was bumming around with a bunch of problem kids, but he never mentioned your name. He mentioned everybody else's, but not Don's name. So that was interesting. The other thing I did things I remember about Don is he was always faithful. He always knew where he stood. He would try to convince us not to do crazy stuff, and we do it anyway, and then he'd end up doing it too. One of the most important things I remember about Don and Marge was we were, as I introduced them to their guardian angels when I actually drove through a railroad crossing. I didn't believe I seen a train. Well, I didn't see the train because the train was so close and the light was so high above the car that I couldn't see it. And it scared me, and I'm sure it scared everybody in the car. And if nothing else, you got to meet your guardian angels because they sure saved us that night. The other thing I'll say about Don is even after married and then we went to work and we were separated for a good while, Don moved to Baton Rouge for work. And I was in Slidell, Louisiana, and during hurricanes we try to go up to Don's house if they were above Category 1, and because he was away from the water, and we were always welcomed, even in the middle of the night, and we truly thanked him for that. the other thing I say about when Don was always a friend. That's what I remember. That's what he deserves a tribute for. The same as Caesar got. I would say this: the most important thing about Don is he was always a friend, and that's why I'm doing this. So, goodbye. Keep in touch. Dennis out.
Hi, Don. Happy 66. Lots of unforgettable memories, though the one that sticks in my mind of all time is that famous Canada trip up into the wilderness, 5 days of fishing. We flew up there in a biplane, and you got off that plane, came running down the pier, ready to go, your fishing gear in hand, and it was a Webco 404 fishing rod and reel in the original shrink-wrapped cardboard container. And the guides were kind of scratching their heads when they saw you coming. But it was a wonderful trip, great memories, and I'll never forget it. Happy 66. See you soon.
Hi, Don. This is Howard Fricky. Congratulations on your 66th birthday. You know, whenever I think about you, Don, one word comes to mind, and that word is integrity. You know, you are hardworking and honest and set a great example for everyone. You and I worked together for a number of years, and I'm truly honored to have worked with you. But I'm also really proud to call you a friend. So, again, happy birthday, Don. Have a great day. You're entitled to it.
Lily, tell me about your experience the first time that you met Uncle Don.
When we were in Kansas City, we met them at a restaurant. Let me tell ya, he's the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees.
And what do you want to wish him?
Happy birthday!
Good, okay.
Mom, what's your favorite memory about Uncle Don?
I have a lot of favorite memories of Uncle Don. One of the most memorable would be that I used to come visit his daughter, my cousin, Beth, when I was little, and we would roller skate in the driveway and do all kinds of fun stuff. And he's just an all-around great guy. Happy birthday. We love you. From St. Louis. Have a great birthday.
Hi. I would like to wish my godfather, Uncle Don Shepker, a happy birthday. One of the things that I enjoy about him is when I post something on Facebook, his comments. Most of you have probably seen them and you know what I'm talking about. You boys, I would just like to say happy birthday. You're the best. We love you and we can't wait to see you. Say happy birthday, boys.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, boys!
Don, I'll never forget the time that you altered the memo that you always sent out to company officers about expenses and budgets and stuff. The one that you sent to Dan McNichol where you altered his to say that the company was over expenses for the month primarily due to the expenses in the Northeast Territory. You can't imagine the phone call I got from Dan when he read your memo. That was really creative for an accountant, Don. But Don, creative accountants go to prison. You've dodged the bullet so far, buddy. Hope you continue to do so. Happy birthday.
Don, good evening. Listen, on the occasion of your 75th birthday, I just wanted to give you a call. Listen, I have to interrupt myself. Bill O'Reilly was making a very important point. You know, us fat cat Republicans, all we want to do is smoke cigars and rape the poor people. But I do want to take the time out to... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have used that word. I do want to take time out to wish you a happy birthday. And being 75 years old, you're older than I am now. I stopped aging 25 years ago. My wife keeps me young. But anyway, happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoy your day. Have a big one and have a nice cocktail on me. I'll buy. Thanks. Bye.
What I remember is when I
found out my sister was going to marry Don, I thought, oh, she couldn't end up with a better guy. He was a real nice guy. And when I was overseas, it was good to think about good things like Margie marrying Don, my family, and it kind of made some of the bad things that I saw every day go away, to think about things like that. So I think Don's a swell guy. I thought it then. I still think it now. Margie couldn't end it up with anybody better than him.
Don, happy birthday. I'm still older than you, and that's just not fair. You're a great guy. I wish we lived closer. And you have a wonderful birthday. And Rory and Beth, this is a great idea.
Yep.
So have a good time, guys. Remember, we love you.
Well, in addition to Don being just a really good guy, one of my favorite things about Don is that he has a sly sense of humor and a little grin that goes along with it most of the time. You can generally tell that it's coming on, and he's just ready to have some fun with you, and maybe a little bit of debate as it goes along. And he's going to enjoy this, and you might as well too. But it may last for a while, so do get prepared. Unfortunately, my memory is diminishing more each day, and I don't recall any specific instances of embarrassment or whatever that I wish I did related to Don. But likely there really aren't too many. He's a pretty smart guy, and he's pretty measured about what he does, probably better than most of us. So anyway, Don, Marilyn and I certainly wish you a happy birthday and look forward to being able to get together once you get Marge up and going again. So again, happy birthday.
Hi, Dad. Your favorite granddog wanted to say happy birthday to you, and he wanted you to know that his favorite thing about you is how you let him steal his chair or steal your chair when he comes to visit. Gizzy says hi and happy birthday.
Hi, Dad. We wanted to tell you happy birthday, happy 66th birthday, and we wanted to share with you a few of our favorite memories of you. One thing that is one of my favorite memories of you is when we were growing up, when Mom would go out of town, which wasn't very often, but sometimes she would go out of town, and you would always make for us your specialty fried bologna with American cheese, which was pretty good back then, but now sounds kind of gross. I also remember when we were little, you would always play with us, and you would make us laugh with Mean Jaw Claw and your famous eat carpet. I also remember when I was growing up and you would make your famous barbecue pork chops, and my special job with helping you was I always got to add the beer to the barbecue sauce, which in retrospect was questionable parenting, but made for a delicious barbecue sauce. It wasn't really until I was a little bit older that I think I fully started to appreciate just how funny you are, and how much of your sense of humor comes from Grandpa Jake, which I really enjoy seeing within your sense of humor now and remembering Grandpa Jake through some of the jokes that you tell. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without all of your support, not just financially, although certainly that helped, but all of your support in so many different ways, always believing in me, even when I was the younger wild child and a women's studies major, and you stuck with me and you believed that I could do anything that I wanted to do, and you always supported me no matter what crazy ideas I had. One of the things that I admire most about you is that you always treat everyone who you come into contact with in a genuine, caring, and respectful manner. I remember working with you at Stormont Vale. You were one of the favorite people in the hospital because walking down the hallway, you always had a smile for everyone. You always said hello. You always made a point to learn everybody's name, no matter what their position was. And I respect you for that, and everyone that you worked with loved you for that and respect you for that. And that's something that I always try to emulate in my own interactions with people that I work with. Thanks for always doing my taxes, and for not, unlike Vicky, not trying to teach me how to do my own taxes, but just doing them for me, which is probably for the best. I love you. I love you as a father. I love you as a wonderful husband to Mom. I love the way that you take care of her. And I love watching you as a grandfather to your grandkids. So happy birthday. I love you.
Hey, Don. All of what Beth said. So happy birthday. And, you know, to me, it's interesting in a family of very type A personalities that you're kind of the glue and the gravity that holds everybody together. So that's a pretty cool thing to see. And, you know, it's definitely been, it's been great to get to know you and everyone in your family. And yeah, here's to many more great years.
Bye.